Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another NHL Trade Talk report. My name is Jim Parsons here with NHLTradeTalk.com. Big news coming out of Chicago. Head coach Luke Richardson has been fired by the Chicago Blackhawks. He's no longer the head coach. The Blackhawks did make this official. They released a statement. GM Kyle Davidson thanked Luke Richardson for his job and his tenure with the Blackhawks, but said that the team is not where they want to be. They have higher expectations. Rockford IceHogs head coach Anders Sorensen will take over in the interim, and Frank Saravalli of Daily Faceoff reports that he will be given every opportunity to win that job full time. We will probably hear about other candidates that potentially could be in the running for this, but Sorensen is going to get an opportunity. And then player development GM Mark Eaton will take over for the IceHogs as their head coach. Why was Luke Richardson fired? Other than the obvious that the Chicago Blackhawks were not where they wanted to be in the standings, there were some rumblings of communication issues between Richardson and some of the star players on the team. For example, Connor Bedard was about as frustrated as you can imagine Connor Bedard being. He was struggling this season. Now he snapped out of it and played much better of late, and he's still leading the Blackhawks in scoring. But he was really disappointed and frustrated with the way that he was playing. There was some finger pointing going on that maybe Richardson wasn't the right mix for Bedard to get him offensively going and motivated and find the right juggling of lines and things like that. Even Taylor Hall, a veteran for the Chicago Blackhawks, said he was disappointed when he learned that he was a healthy scratch, but didn't know why and wasn't told in advance that he was going to be sat. Not ironically and probably fittingly, Taylor Hall came back into the lineup not long later and scored a hat trick for the Chicago Blackhawks. So, of course, there's probably some speculation that maybe Richardson and the star players, the offensive players, didn't necessarily mesh well. You got to remember, in his career, Richardson was kind of a stay-at-home defenseman, so maybe that wasn't the right fit for in Chicago. So Davidson has made that call. The Chicago Blackhawks are moving on. They released a statement thanking him for his time as the head coach, and we'll see where this all goes. Chicago really needs to start winning if they want any chance of being a playoff contender this season. It's not looking good as it is right now, but we'll see. Maybe this could motivate the team. Oftentimes there's a coaching change and it boosts things a little bit in the short term. We'll see if Chicago can rebound and respond to this firing. But as of right now, it is official. Head coach Luke Richardson is no longer the coach in Chicago. Anders Sorensen takes over in the interim, and we'll see where this all goes.